Okay, I'm just gonna put this one out there before I get started in this video. I might look like I have like gray hair on top. That's just my dry shampoo. For some reason my hair just like does not work well with dry shampoo. But today I'm so excited to be doing this video for you guys because I get asked a lot to talk about this and it's just been something that I've kind of put off. Could potentially hurt my feelings. It takes a lot for my feelings to get hurt, but there are some times where people are just like there's something about like being happy with where you are and then seeing someone write like, I miss the old you, and you're like, wow, I don't. So that's why I put off filming this video. I am doing the style evolution video. How my style came to fruition, how it came to where it is now. As you guys know, especially here on YouTube, my style has not always been the way I dress right now. Things have changed throughout the years, and I think it's really important to hammer into the fact that I started YouTube when I was 16 years old, technically 15. The way I dress at 15, 10 years ago, so 2009, is going to be substantially different than what everyone's wearing in 2019. My personality's changed. I was super shy. Nowadays, I freaking talk to walls, basically. A lot changes in 10 years, and that's kind of what this video is going to show you guys. Let's go ahead and begin. So I'm going to start out in 2010 era, so when my channel kind of really took off, if you will. I got my laptop, that's what I'm looking at. Times were very different than they are now, and styles are really different, but the thing that I think is like low-key something that hasn't changed at all are prom dresses. I think prom dresses were tacky then and they sure as hell are tacky now. We'll start with my prom dress from my junior year. This one, like, just because I feel like style was so hard when we were in high school because your parents were buying you your clothes mainly, and like I had no allowance, so most of my clothes were being purchased by my parents for like back to school and stuff like that, so it was kind of hard to be stylish, if you will. But the one time I feel like I really got to express my outfit and how I was and to show off my style was prom my junior year. Wow. This was a Betsy Johnson dress that I literally thought was everything. I bought it on eBay, and my mom like took a few layers of tulle out because it was supposed to be like really puffy. Honestly, I think I looked real cute in it. I mean, the pink shoes are something, but like honestly they're kind of in style again. But I mean, I don't regret this dress. But my senior year, my dress was so cute. This was from Prom Girl, I think, and it was like an $800 dress. I have never felt more confident in my entire life than I think I did in this dress. My mom and I used to be like, wow, like I'm gonna get married in this dress, but like in a long version. And you know what? If I do, I probably wouldn't be mad. I don't think I could fit in that anymore, but you know, whatever. This was at the time that Gossip Girl was really taking off, and I literally thought I was Blair Waldorf. Like, I remember ordering ASOS tights that were like, had those lines down the back because Blair Waldorf stripped to them. Which is a great thing to like buy something for. I went to IMATS in April in New York, and so I was a senior in college, or in high school, and I wore this outfit. It was from Outlook. I thought it was so stylish, but reality, I had no idea about anything stylish. It was tweed. I was like, Blair Waldorf wears tweed, therefore I'm Blair Waldorf. And I wore Tory Burch. I wore Marc Jacobs purple bag, which I'm pretty sure would probably still be in style. I was pretty cute, but unfortunately, yeah. So my style, I feel like, really took fruition, I guess, my freshman year of college. Because that's when I feel like I got like super confident in who I was. Like that year of my freshman year, I grew so much immaturity-wise probably is a better way to say it. At this time, I was discovering preppier clothing because that was, I mean, the Southern Belle thing was just so big. So I was like, oh my god, I want to be a Southern Belle because my name's Sarah Belle. And so I ran with that. And that's where it all started pretty much. Going into my sophomore year, holy cow guys, like this is where it got interesting. I mean, this was the era of the chevron dresses and everything like that. The boutique style was what I could afford. I was in college. That was like the college budget, and I was like, this is amazing. I started styling that stuff, and it kind of took off, and that style really grew on my channel. I think a lot of girls that age were finding me because that was what they could afford as well. And I mean, we ran with it, guys. We did it. And I mean, this was the era of the J. Crew bubble necklaces, the J. Crew pixie pants. Like, this was J. Crew time. I would get everything on clearance. I thought I invented the bubble necklace. Wow, that's tragic. I mean, my outfits were cute. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. I thought I was really something. I wore that bubble necklace though, like, no joke, every single possible way possible, every color. No one had it, and then all of a sudden everyone had it. I remember buying it from J. Crew, being so proud of myself because it was so overpriced, and then all of a sudden the knockoff versions came out, and I was just so upset because I was like, damn, everyone else can buy this now. Really wanted to be different, but I really wasn't. I was growing with the preppiness, and I necessarily don't think that was how well, actually, I don't know why I'm saying it like this. I know this is not how I wanted to dress. I liked dressing that way, but I remember specifically going to an IMATS, and I was so stressed out because all these other girls could be like really fashionable, and I felt so constricted to having to pick one style and like being that style because I knew people would get upset if I did something like super crazy or outrageous that was trendy, and like I needed to be this thing. And I mean, like, that's okay because that was what I was known for. And you know what? Like I said, I ran with it, and I ran with it proudly until it kind of like crashed and burned into the ground, but like whatever. The chevron dresses, wow. Can we take a second to talk about those? Like, this is just the worst one in my opinion. It's blue, it's white. I mean, it matches what I'm wearing right now, but I have like a Lily Pulitzer Kappa Delta bag in the background. Like, the necklace that I'm wearing it with, like, oh god, oh Sarah, how many combinations can you come up with? My Lily Pulitzer phase, oh man, I respect the Lily Pulitzer days because you know what, I still feel like I still really love color. I just really don't like color in the form of Lily Pulitzer anymore. Times have changed, so you know what, that's okay. If you wear Lily Pulitzer, that's fine. One of my best friends wears Lily Pulitzer, and that's so her, and it looks cute on her. Krista, if you're watching this, she was the one that inspired me to buy those bubble bar necklaces. The one right here. That one, what a time. So there were some times where I didn't wear Lily Pulitzer to formals and stuff, and it was for my sophomore year Kappa Delta formal, and I wore this dress. I don't remember what the designer was, but I mean, it was beautiful, and I was like, this is so stunning. I felt so good in like that outfit. Continuing on with the J. Crew days, look at this one. My sequin skirt with my Tory Burch with the, I forget, the Pico tops that were really popular. Like, I thought this was so cute, and I have to admit, I look real cute. Like, for that time where like fashion was not very good, I mean, let's be honest, like the fashion was rough during that time. That skirt I bought on eBay, and those boots I also bought on eBay. Wow, I wonder where my Tory Burch boots are now. I literally wore those things into the ground. Holy shit. Who remembers the bows on the back dresses? Thought that was like the coolest thing in the entire world. Wow. So when I was moving out to LA, I got rid of a lot of my Lily Pulitzer stuff because, like, you don't really wear that out there, and I didn't really want to wear it. It was kind of like closing that door to my collegiate career and moving on to something else. But I did keep a few Lily Pulitzer dresses. One of them was my striped one that was hot pink and orange. I thought that was so cute. And then also my elephant one. So I kept that one. I literally thought, I was like, these dresses are gonna be worth so much money someday. We're starting to get into like the more testing the waters with my fashion. I was sent this dress by this blogger, like Sarah Vickers, I think is her name, but she had this beautiful dress with like peasants on them, and I thought it was so cute. Pheasants on it, and I just thought it was so cute. I wore this to an IMATS. Honestly, if I could fit into a size 0 dress now, I can't, but if I could, I would still wear this dress because I still think it's cute. Oh, no offense, guys, like a lot of you guys back in the day, well, not a lot of you guys, a lot of my haters back in the day called me out. They were like, this girl's trying too hard. And you know what? I have to admit, I was trying very hard. And this picture that I'm showing you guys right now is proof that I was trying too hard. You give a 20-year-old girl like all this free clothes and like that's one style and all this like attention, obviously she's gonna run with it. Going into the summer that I lived in LA with Caitlin, wow, that was 2014. It was 5 years ago. I discovered Show Me Your Moo, and I think this is kind of where things started to like ease off of that part of my life, and I loved the flowiness of it. I loved kind of how it was bohemian. I loved the fabrics. I loved the colors. It reminded me kind of like the colors that I was seeing in Lily Pulitzer, but styled in a new kind of adult way. I had this romper that I to this day still own, and it's an off-the-shoulder romper, and I had it in like 4 or 5 colors. Wore it all senior year to all the parties and stuff, but this is it. I still have my Lily Pulitzer koozie, so I guess there's that. I think my outfits were really cute, honestly, when I was living out in LA that summer. My senior year, I had this dress that was like a For Love and Lemons dupe that I still own to this day. I wore it to my friend's rehearsal dinner for a wedding last year. I love this dress. Ooh, guys, this outfit's cute. I wore this my senior year. It was my Tory Burch boots, my green, like, what are those called? Shift dress, an Old Navy vest with my monogrammed camo clutch. Something. My collegiate career in pictures, basically. And you know, I think I wasn't really experimenting. I think I was more just like being like, this is what I need to wear. This is what I think people want to see me in, and I think that's okay. I obviously had no idea who I was, and I mean, I was 21. Like, a 21-year-old knew who they were? If you guys did, that's amazing. I personally did not. I was so inspired by Lauren Conrad. It was insane. Caitlin and I went to Vegas right after I graduated college and moved out to LA. We went to Vegas for the first time. It was my 22nd birthday, and I was like, I'm bohemian now, guys. Like, this is who I am. And apparently, I just remember this outfit thinking this was the most fashionable thing I will ever wear. It was a Forever 21 romper, a Show Me Your Moo kimono, and some gladiators. I was like, this is style, guys. Like, okay, this picture from it's from October 23rd, 2015. This was right before my first breakup. I went to visit Caitlin in Nebraska because she was a year younger, or she is a year younger than me, and so she was still in college. And I honestly, like, this picture kind of makes me want to throw up. Like, I hate floppy hats. I've never liked floppy hats. I don't know why I took Caitlin's floppy hat and put it on my head, because it did not look good on me, but whatever, I guess. Like, I just wanted to be something, but it wasn't really working for me. I do have really nice legs though, I'm not gonna lie, in this picture. I moved out to LA and I was just like, okay, time to be an LA girl now. So I started tying my shirts up, and a lot of people were really mad about it because they were like, what about your Lily Pulitzer self and all that stuff, and I didn't know how to go about it. Like, I was just like, I live in LA now, I'm this way. And I mean, you guys did accept it pretty well. I was like, I wear Topshop now. I wear Chloe shoes. That was when I first discovered my Chloe boots that I still love. My first Chloe bag. Remember these wings? My Karen Walker sunglasses. Like, I thought I was a Victoria's Secret angel. Okay, here's this picture. This was when my friend Krista came to town. We were shooting around LA, and I literally, to this day, I think this outfit was really cute. It was a she inside oversized kind of like shift dress with my boots that I still own by Sam Edelman, and then the Miu Miu glasses that I still own and wear all the time. I don't know, I think it's really 70s, and I think I started to see that I was really inspired by that era and kind of ran with it. I started really loving For Love and Lemons. This time I had my job at Free People where I was getting 40% off, so I was able to afford more clothes, be more adult in what I wear, and so I was having fun with it. I still own this For Love and Lemons dress from Napa. This dress I still own. I need to find for vacation because I think it's the cutest thing ever from Free People. This is the time that I discovered Below the Belt. I have a lot of these dresses to this day, and like, I still love really flowy dresses, obviously. Obviously that was way different than what I wore in college, but that's okay. And I think when I was living out in LA, I was buying a lot of stuff that I saw bloggers wear. I think I was buying stuff more so to wear every day as opposed to styling it differently and also wearing different things on trips. I would just kind of throw stuff together in my wardrobe. I was a YouTuber, and then I started to kind of want to Instagram more. I know it was probably around February of 2017. I was kind of getting this itch to kind of focus my energy on fashion, and I didn't necessarily want to make fashion videos because they weren't performing well. So I eventually took it to Instagram. Cody and I started dating, and I mean, he became my Instagram boyfriend, and I moved to Nashville, started shooting more. I was making friends with a bunch of bloggers, and I was like, well, now's the chance to meet a bunch of new friends, and that was by launching my blog and focusing more on Instagram. Honestly, I loved Show Me Your Moo when I moved here. Still love Show Me Your Moo, obviously. But like, I really, really loved it. Like, I had so many outfits from Show Me Your Moo. But once Cody moved to Nashville, it was so much easier for me to produce like the content that I wanted to shoot. That kind of brings us to modern day. Like, I am so happy with how I am dressing these days. Like, it's such a material thing to talk about. Obviously, we're talking about clothes and style and stuff like that. But like, for the first time in a very, 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 very long time, I feel, well, for the first time ever, honestly, I feel like the stuff that I wear is like so me, and I think it's, why am I getting emotional about this? I don't know. I think it's so not everyone else is doing per se. Like, I understand that in order to get followers these days, it's like you have to have a certain aesthetic, and that's not my aesthetic basically, and I think that's okay. And I think the people who follow me now and that you guys have made it to the end of this video, I think you guys really notice that I'm who I am today, and that is reflected in my clothes. Like, I'm so confident in who I am, and I necessarily wasn't always that kind of girl. In college, I knew what was popular and what was going to make me popular in the clothing department, what was really the basic girl trendiness, I guess, in a way. But I think it's really cool that you guys know that that's not me now. It's probably not everybody's cup of tea the way I dress now, because I have no idea how I would even kind of put into words how I would describe my style now. I don't try to limit myself. If I like something, I'm going to wear it. Like, that's basically how it comes down to. And that's only been, I think, in this past year of 2019 that I've really kind of been like, oh, like, do I like this piece of clothing? Cycling shorts, like, there's so many different ways that I've styled cycling shorts that I would have literally, like, at the beginning of the year, I was like, that's the dumbest trend ever, and look at me now, I'm wearing them, and I'm just having fun with it, and I think it's really, really fun, and I'm really excited to see where my style takes me next. I'm sorry if I just wasted like 25 minutes of your time. What I wanted to get at is that it's okay to grow up. I mean, we all do. Do you see Miley Cyrus wearing the same thing she wore when she was Hannah Montana? Thank you guys so much for the support of who have been here since the beginning and that have seen me go through this transition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will talk to you all later. Be sure to follow me on my other social medias, Sarah Belle Elizabeth. It's a good time over there on Instagram. And also follow my blog. We're doing something we're trying to do something this next year that I'm really excited to announce. But until then, that's it. Bye.